1-0 in the Big Ten, man. And UCLA, they fought in that game. They fought hard in that game. They took an L by 20. Yeah, sure. But we know they're rebuilding. They got 21 out there. We know they rebuilding. Deshaun Foster's first year getting there. I hope that more recruits go to UCLA and say they want to build something great over there, because I'll be rooting for Deshaun Foster for sure. I want to see him succeed over there. It takes time to succeed on building a program, and things like that happen. Take L's like that when you rebuilding. Man, the Big Ten, right? So we on the Big Ten right now. Then I'll bounce back to the ACC. Then I'll hit the ACC next. So in the Big Ten, we seen that Penn State, and I told y'all Penn State is coming forward. I told y'all Penn State is coming, bro. I don't who's in their way? Who is in their way? Who? I just think that Penn State and Oregon are those sneaky good teams in the Big Ten. They ain't super flashy. They, you know what I mean? Oregon's offense is a little more potent than Penn State, but I think Illinois is better than what a lot of us thought too. I think we all maybe overlook, unless you're an Illinois fan and you followed that team in, team out. You would have thought that you'd be like, I think this is one of those years where Illinois is putting together a very good competitive team. That coach always puts out competitive product. This is what my co-host was telling me. But Penn State is another one of them sneaky Big Ten teams. And I think that Penn State with Drew Aller, I like Aller, I really do. And they have the 1-2 punch at running back, Singletary and Allen. They're doing great. Abdul Carter on that defense is doing great. That team is starting to gel together and really starting to get a grasp for each other. So watch out for Penn State this year. I think Penn State can go as far as they want to, but they definitely will be in the college football playoff this year without a doubt. No questions asked. Ohio State and shout out to Michigan State. But Ohio State is they just walking in, man. They're walking in. I honestly, the way that we seen Georgia and Alabama play, I will say this. In that game was a great game, and I'll talk about it here in a second. But the way that we seen those two play, honestly, I would have to say that Alabama offense is so high powered with Milroe, but man, Ohio State, when it comes down to it, is defense. And Ohio State and Texas, just defenses are just different. Do you hear me? I hope y'all understand. They are. They're different. They are. They absolutely are. So I'm sorry. In the Big 12, I definitely skipped over Iowa State and the Houston game. Iowa State, no, that game wasn't fancy. No, it wasn't beautiful. It wasn't a beautiful blowout. Wasn't a lot of highlights in that game. But they held an opponent to 0 points the whole entire game. And Houston with Donovan Smith is not a walkover. By the way, I think I had Donovan Smith at like number 7 or 8 on my list for Big 12 quarterbacks. Yes, because I do think that Donovan Smith is an okay quarterback. I don't think that he's horrible. I think that his decision making it needs to improve. But that program is also going through a rebuild. They're rebuilding over there at Houston right now. And I don't know if he can come back, if Donovan Smith can come back or not. But that's something that I definitely would want him to think about, is to do that. But look, I mean, he's a decent dual threat. He dropped back it was 8 for 12 in this game, 71 yards, y'all, and 1 interception. Like, they couldn't get nothing going. They couldn't get anything going. Absolutely. So that's just a testament to what this Iowa State team is able to do. You know what I mean? Rocco Beckstack isn't pretty. He was 17 for 28, 146 yards, 1 touchdown. He had what? He had no interceptions. The running back, Sama, he had 101 yards, 11 carries, and a touchdown. That's crazy. 10 yards.